Blazing on. Man, there it is. Oh yeah, back again with the bong rip. Got started right, you know. But we're back. We're back. As usual, I'm Mike, and I'm Adam, and we got Jessica over there. We're non-silent sometimes. Co-host. Yeah, there you go. Hope everybody had a great holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Yeah, we had to take some time off to see our families. Yeah. Been busy. Work schedule kind of off sync a little bit. Yeah, that happened. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got some shit to talk about. Let's see what we got on news today. So where we go first? We're on last week Raw. Yeah, sure. We're gonna go to last week's Raw, which I have no idea what day it was. My bad. No, it's okay. Hey, last week's Raw was. I can look it up real quick. I got it right. Maybe. That sounds right. Yeah, 29, 25. I didn't know all. There's this thing don't have a calendar. There it is. Now we'll just go with that, guys. Can't rely on technology. Yep, December 29, 2099. Here's the results for the 29th of last year. December of last year's. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Before we start, I want to do a quick disclaimer here. You hear music in the background. We don't own any rights to this music. It's on Spotify. Just listen to my playlist. Jamming. Yeah. So I just wanted to throw that little disclaimer out. Copyright, infringement. Yeah, please don't, because we're just fun music jamming. Anyway, continue. Sorry. I just want to, avoid illegal, Oh, we're going to get to the match sooner or later. So I can find it. So Rhea Ripley versus WWE Tag Team Champion Asuka Kairi Sane. That's the first match I found. And it looks like who won? Excuse me. The winner is Asuka by pinfall. Yeah. Kairi Sane tried to interfere. Io came down to even the score up. As Rio was over there distracted, they rolled her up for the pin. Go Asuka. Nobody's ever ready for Asuka. Vision blocked over there. Why the fuck they're calling themselves Vision? Oh, whatever. We'll go with it. Now they're trying to get a new member, and he has to prove himself. Apparently, War Games wasn't good enough, so now you still got to prove yourself even more. I'm still kind of lost on that, but whatever. Awesome theories. Austin Theory had theory himself at that. So yeah, I team up with Big Bronson Reed. I don't know who he's going to go for. Who they chose. You go against CM Punk and Rey Mysterio later on that night. There you go. With that being said, let's go on to the next match. There's another backstage segment where Maxine Dupree is walking out with the title. That's all said. Then promote John Cena appearance with Cody Rhodes broadcast. Who cares? Sorry, guys. You don't got Adam be over there being nice about this. You got Michael here. Yeah, we're flipping it. Nobody really cares about Gunther. About who fucking cares? You made somebody with 5 moves tap outs. My guy. You and your 100 finishers, please go away. All right, so let's see here. Becky heads to the ring. She's mad because nobody beat her. Well, Maxine Dupree made a bitch tap out. You tap, not Maxine. And then with Lynch landing a dirty punch and beating her up a little bit, and Maxine getting the turnaround and make her run away. But they don't have any matches anymore, I guess. That's all segments. That's what I'm thinking. It's literally last week is when the Usos made the tag team debut back in the tag team division, facing the New Day or something like that. I think last week is when they faced AJ Styles and Dragon Lee and won the tag team titles. They become the ninth time tag team champion last week. Usos did. Yep. Yeah, I'm not really good with this. Yeah. That seemed a little off. Let's see here.
You're doing the same thing I do.
Rio Americano with El Gran Americano and Bravo Americano. Bunch of fucking wannabe Mexicans that are white people.
No, aren't they? I've seen the pictures, and they're like literally white dudes dressed as luchadors.
Right now, well, technically, El Americano at one point was Chad Gable. Chad Gable got injured, so they gave it to fucking that one dude that used to come out with Gunther.
The Dragunov guy?
No, like
the other one,
Ludwig or
yeah. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Who's playing it now? Hey, Rio Americano faced Javon Evans, which Javon Evans is the one dude we was talking about earlier that does the Cody Cutter, which whatever you all want to call it nowadays. I'm just so over people doing the same moves, and they're like, oh, we're going to just change the name because he does an extra, like, kind of bouncy. Cool. All this boy's all bouncy.
You know what's funny about that, though? The WWE games, when they take the moves from old wrestlers that used to be there but aren't anymore, they call the moves what they are.
Right.
Or when they're using moves from okay, perfect example, the one-winged angels. That's called the electric chair drop.
Yeah.
It's called what it is. So why can't they do that in real life? You know what I mean? They also have to have some fancy kind of fucking name or.
Alright, oh, the Kikina Clutch. Dude, that's a rear naked choke. But Javon Evans beat him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. They try to do attack you, man. Chad Gable returns. Sure. Oh.
It's just going to tell people that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, that shit's so funny. I don't care. Because you know what that reminds me of? Remember off Encino Man?
Oh, yeah.
The one dude, the shoes. Yeah, he always did that.
Was that Encino Man? Or was that? Oh, yeah, that was Encino Man.
Yeah. It was, I can't remember the dude's name, but yeah, I remember because they went. The hot spot with like that skating rink or whatever the fuck.
I don't remember that. I remember there's only a few Pauly Shore movies I like Sentinel, Biodome, Encino Man.
Have you seen In the Army Now?
Yeah, that's alright. It's not my favorite.
Yeah. Jury Duty was pretty funny.
I never see that one.
Jury Duty was funny.
Back to the wrestling. We go to our next match, which is Bailey with Lara Victoria, my bad, versus Roxanne Perez with Liv Morgan.
My God.
I will take both Roxanne and Liv and my beautiful wife over here. We're going to have fun. I might just sit back and watch the three of them. Fuck it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But anyways, I believe the winner was Bailey because Roxanne Perez. After Raquel came in after Roxanne got the cheap shot after Liv Morgan distracted the referee. So Liv Morgan distracted the ref. Fucking Roxanne hit her fucking stupid shit. Yeah. And then for some reason, Rodriguez got on the ring apron and started fucking interfering with the fucking referee. Makes no sense. But, anymore in WWE, well, it does make sense.
Yeah.
I thought nobody could do worse than fucking Vince McMahon. And honestly, when Triple H first started, he was doing great. What the fuck happened? I don't know. Anyway.
You know what it is. Vince is calling him fucking later going, telling you,
you're doing that wrong.
Yep. That's what Vince. I'm sorry, Papa Vince.
Yes, Daddy Vince.
I bet you still have to call him Mr. McMahon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyways, tag team match, World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk and Rey Mysterio versus Big Bronson Reed and Paul. I'm sorry, Big Bronson Reed and Austin Theory with Long. I do apologize for my misreads, but I can already tell you who won this. It was Austin Theory and Big Bronson Reed. They won.
The biggest.
Yeah, Theory hit Mysterio with the stomp. 1, 2, 3. After, force chaos, people interfering. Imagine that.
Right.
They they distract fucking Punk a little bit after the match, and Braun Baker throw him down there and spear. Imagine that. Here's a hint for everybody in this world now going to wrestling or whatever. I'm going to explain this really slowly and really simple for anybody and everybody. Please, please stop using the fucking spear as a goddamn finisher. Thank you. That's all I gotta say. So just a quick recap on the matches, so that way we don't have to scroll all the way through there. The women's tag team champion Asuka defeated Rhea Ripley. Javon Evans beat that Americano dude. Fucking Bailey beat Roxanne Perez. Big Bronson Reed and Austin Theory beat CM Punk and Rey Mysterio. Quick layout for you guys.
There you go.
So let's go to the 30th. No? That was 30th NXT.
Ooh, yep.
Yeah.
But I want to say while looking up the result, anybody who's played WWE 2K25, the My Rise, shout out in the comments what you think of it. 'Cause I have just gone through it for the first time. I just finished it and about to go through again for the different options to unlock different stuff. But I thought it was really, really interesting.
Oh, now back to the good shit, not no bullshit here. We don't talk about that shit around here.
Yeah, we don't talk about real wrestling, not the games or anything associated with it.
Which, honestly, games are cool.
Yeah.
I play them all. The reversal of the fucking games suck ass, so I'm not gonna lie to anybody, but
yeah, it does take getting used to, though.
My opinion. So, Tatum for X, you know, him and that Izzy game in NXT, they're having this thing because it's my friend and now I betrayed you bullshit going on. Typical WWE, once again, typical WWE shit. I'm trying to see if there's a quick recap of everything that happened, so I don't have to, go through all of it again, but we are not seeing a quick recap. So here we go with the long run. So we are going with North American champion Ethan Page defeated Bruce from TNA.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah. Which, I mean, personally, I think Moose is a fucking retarded person because he picks the most retarded name to come out to. I mean, who the fuck picks Moose? Every known language, word in our language dictionary. You pick Moose? All right, bro. Whatever. Man, it all just came back to Big Black Stud or some bullshit like that. The Black Stallion. Anyways, back to the conversation. He dropped the fight, but, Ethan Page hit that motherfucking twisted grin on him. I don't know what the fuck that is, but whatever. And Izzy and Tatum Paxley, which I'm down for some Tatum Paxley. That's another one. If she wants to come over and her and my wife get at it, I'm okay to watch. I'm into gothic chicks.
It's called the Twisted Grin.
Yeah, it's called Twisted Grin, which I believe is Twisted Fate. But he just changed the name.
Probably. I'm gonna find it real quick.
NXT Women's Champion JC Jane defeated Warren Sinclair. I hope I say that name right. If I didn't, but apparently, she hit her with her finisher, and they try to attack her. Imagine that. Somebody named Gray, Kendall Gray came out and made the save, and once again though. JC Jane. You know who JC Jane is? Yeah, JC Jane. It used to be with that with Mandy Rose and what was that other fucking woman she was with? That big ass and orange hair.
They were like toxic attraction. Wasn't that JC Jane?
Gigi Bowen.
Yes. But you were right. The Twisted Grin is similar to the Twisted Fate.
But that's so stupid. Don't get me wrong, with the world, so many things you can do in the ring to make a finisher. You have to go back to some of the old wrestlers and use their finishers that nobody's using anymore, like how Kevin did with Stone Cold. Got permission to use the stunner, now he uses the stunner, blah, blah, blah. So, if you say his name, he appears in NXT now and then, also in TNA. His name is Joe Hendry. Back to the conversation. He didn't stand a chance 4-on-1. Just let everybody know that Dark State just demolished that dude. That weird power bomb they do. Have you ever seen what they do? How they do their power bomb? It's like a version of a shield bomb, but totally different.
Oh, okay.
So what they do is two of them. There's 4 guys. 2 of them hook your body, like upper arm, and cradles you, and then they rock you back and forth and toss you to the other 2 guys. And the other 2 guys grab the legs and boom, the power bomb.
Oh, dude, that's kind of cool though.
So with that being said, they destroyed Joe Hendry.
Damn.
But it took 4 of them, like punk after bitches. But we won't go into that conversation.
That's some bullshit. Shout out to Joe Hendry, man. Hope you're all right.
And then Headline Heights versus Lexus King for men's speed tournament. Here's another fucking stupid title. The WWE made, like, no offense, the women's title. The mid card women's title. I wanted it, and then now they made it, and now I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Maybe made one. All right. So that way they can do it between the 2 shows. WWE doesn't have enough women, a good enough women roster to run main, mid, and tag team. I just don't see it. And that's the same thing with, no offense, AEW. I don't understand why they're trying to run a big women production like matches like that. Like now they've made the tag team titles for the women and the TBS title. And the TBS title for TBS title for the women and the women's world champion. And now they're talking about doing a women's Continental Classic. It's like, no.
Right, you need a solid roster first.
Let's talk about all the men's titles. Oh my God. There is the world title, there's the NXT title, there's the Continental title, there's the national title, there's the, oh my gosh, so many fucking tag team titles. What's that fucking trio tag team titles? Oh my God. There's like 10 titles in WWE or AEW for men and like 6 for women. Why? Damn. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like cross-brand action, but
Yeah. But sometimes they get a little ridiculous.
So let's go back to there. So, and just to let you all know who Lexus King is, and no, you don't know who Lexus King is, he is Brian Pillman's son. So he's Brian Pillman Jr. Guess I'll let everybody know that. And if you can't look at the dude and know he's Brian Pillman's son, y'all need to go back and watch some old wrestling. But that Avon Heights defeated him like in seconds, dude.
Damn.
Oh, let's see here. Divine Heights is 1 step closer to the goal by defeating him. Like he literally went in and just did his finishing one. And then that's Jasper Tor, whatever his fucking last name is. He's the speed champion, whatever, man speed champion. He's doing the Black Hole Slam as a fucking finisher.
Oh, damn. Oh, really? That's cool, though. I suppose somebody else using that.
OTM. I don't even know who OTM. But OTM faced Swipe Right. I don't know who Swipe Right is either. I'm pretty sure if I see OTM, I'm pretty sure I know who they are. But I definitely don't know who Swipe Right is. Whoever Swipe Right is, that's a stupid name. You should swipe left. Anyways, so PTO got him. OTM got him. My bad. OTM got Swipe Right. I really, like I said, I think I know who OTM is. I'm not 100%. Don't quote me. I know who these next 2 motherfuckers are. Next match was Ricky Saints, a.k.a. Ricky, what was his name in AEW? Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks, yeah.
I don't like him. I think he's stupid. I think he's too small to be doing the fucking Dominator. In case y'all don't know what the Dominator is Farouk, APA Farouk. That's his finisher. He lifts him up and slams the face down. We gotta do this weighing maybe 180 pounds, 75 pounds of that, whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Picking people up and doing it. Yeah, no, I don't see that actually happen.
Right, it's like, come on, man.
Maybe people, skinnier than him, or a little older than him, or maybe a little bit heavier than him. But that's it. You're fucked after that. So guess what his second finisher would be if he doesn't hit you with the fucking running dominator.
What?
You wouldn't guess.
Don't tell me it's like some fucking...
It's the same move everybody fucking has been using.
Spear?
Yep.
Oh, of course.
He hits you with a fucking spear. My fucking God.
Good old reliable spear, I guess.
It's so stupid. But Ricky Saints beat Javon Evans. Javon Evans is once again that dude that does the bouncy thing. Really gets the whole bouncy situation. If you're in a bouncy house, oh, fuck it. But, you know, Ricky Saints just mad because Ricky Saints dropped the ball and lost the title. Javon Evans got a fucking title match before he got his rematch. He's like, you know, Trick Williams in NXT anymore, guys. Somebody has to be the whiner there and give it to Ricky Saints.
Right.
Or, excuse me, whatever it is, fucking name. Yeah, Ricky Saints it is. But that looks like it was the end of NXT for last week.
Nice.
We are breezing through this motherfucker.
It's not easy. You just read the results and freaking you go right through it.
I feel like it takes them forever to go.
Well, you know, sometimes because we put in our input and then, you know, and sometimes we get sidetracked because it makes us think of something else.
Don't listen to people. We don't get high like that here. This is just blazing studios, blazing discussion. We don't really blaze. You hear the fake bonk hit. You use sound effects.
Yeah, of course. We would never actually smoke weed while doing a broadcast. That's stupid. That's just like people. And if we did, we'd be using like CBD weed, you know.
Fuck that. That shit gives me a headache. I ain't gonna lie to anybody. So we're going to AEW New Year's Evil or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know, some kind of evil show or New Year's show, whatever it's what it's called. But anyways, back to this conversation. It happened on New Year's Eve, the 31st of last year. I can't believe we have to keep saying last year.
I know, bro. I'm still wrapping my head around that 2026.
It's fine. I haven't filled out any paperwork because I guarantee you, at least for the first 2 months, I put 20 spots last year. Always. I know what the fuck I do.
Yep. Right.
For the first fucking like 2 months of the year, I'm always putting fucking 25. So here we go. AEW results. They were in Nebraska. What the fuck? Sorry, guys.
Old Omaha.
Actually, yeah, you were right. Omaha, Nebraska. Fuck. How the hell did he guess that one, guys?
No guess. I knew.
Oh, yeah? Did you look it up? You did.
No, look. Nope.
You
start.
He a hoe.
I a smart one.
So they caught up with MJF in the fucking parking lot. He's telling him he'd bring the Triple B back. The Triple B belt back. And in case you don't know what that is, I don't fucking know what it is either. If you know, let me know.
Yeah, because that something stupid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So, he's still in his cocksucker. I don't know, really. We're not going to go through all that because I really don't care about that much about MJF. Although he does have great mic skills, he just does not know how to shut the fuck up. Just doesn't.
No.
So he's interrupted by Kenny Omega. You know, Kenny Omega saying he ain't here to do no more sweeping, you know, he ain't cleaning shit, he ain't here for belt collecting. He just wants to see if he has it in him to run with the AEW World Championship one more time. Let me answer that for you, Kenny Omega. No. I don't know what happened in the 5 years that you joined AEW, but when you first came to AEW, dude, you was great. Boom. The fucking V-Trigger, One-Winged Angel. Everybody wanted to see Kenny Omega. You came back from injury, and I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, you should just say injured. I'm just saying. And then, of course, you know, it's, I don't know what the Triple B belt means. That's going to bug the fuck out of me.
Oh, all right. Hold on. I can find out. It's finally restarted. Let's find out what that Triple B belt is. I'm going to fucking laugh so hard if it's just a belt with like 3 B's on
I
it.
think it's like Big Blueberry Belt or some bullshit like that. I don't fucking know. Blueberry Belt? There we go. I think it's that because
What is the Triple B belt?
So sooner or later, Kenny Omega's want to try and face MJF for the title. Just don't all that solid there for you. And all of a sudden you hear, whose house? And just in case you fans don't know whose house it is, it's Swerve's house. It will always be Swerve's house. So Swerve Strickland and Page. Now they had a heated rivalry like a year or two ago where like one of them burned the other's house fucking down. Yeah. All kinds of crazy shit.
Got a little intense.
I'm not gonna lie, they do make a good tag team. A very, very interesting tag team. I never thought I'd say that. But yes, they do. Make badass fucking rivals, dude. You should, if you want to see a match, guys, Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland Texas Death Match. Look it up, guys. That match is brutal. Strickland takes the needle through one side face and out the other. And in case you all ain't understand what I mean by the needle, I'm talking about a needle. Yeah, okay. So the music of Hangman Adam Page destroys Strickland hits, and much like Dynamite on 34th Street, whatever, we see the pair making their way towards the ring, and security's coming, and they beat up the security guards. Woo-hoo, beat up the people that just get paid to, make sure nobody gets hurt. But they always get hurt. I don't understand. Anyways, back to the conversation ahead.
So I think it looks like it's just the AEW title with.
This is a different strap, I believe, bro.
Hold on, I'm trying to look at. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to images, or I was looking at images, but there we go. Up close look at.
Well, that is loading.
There go. Yeah.
So apparently, Paige. Oh, hold on.
It's actually loading fast. Holy shit!
Oh, it looks like his gay ass scarf. That's what it looks like to me.
Intrabus.
Like that background.
Yeah. That's exactly. The strap looks like his scarf, and it has his initials on the side plate. It looks like.
Yeah, MJF sucks. I don't know. But anyways, so Adam Page and Swerve Strickland and the little gay dude off named MJF, because he says he's better, but runs like a bitch. And then they were interrupted by Samoa Joe and the Ops. The fuck, you motherfucking people, you're killing me with these names. Why would you name your group Ops? Why? What the fuck? Don't get me wrong. You are one Samoan, one white guy, one Japanese guy, and one black guy. What the fuck are you guys doing? That's a fucking mixed breed of motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, then you got some dude.
Cashier.
You got Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs should not be in a fucking group. He should be running single, man. And I've seen Powerhouse Hobbs. His biceps bigger than my fucking thigh. My thigh's fat. Let me just say.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about Hook. Hook is a second generation superstar. If you do not know who Hook is or who Hook Daddy is, I advise you to start watching old ECW films like from 80 to 2000. Man, his name is the Suplex Machine Taz. And he definitely takes after his daddy. I give it that. But once again, it's one of those things that he should be like in mid-title. He should not be in a group, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe's retiring. Why are you trying to push him for a title? He's like, really? He's retiring after his contract with AEW goes up. Which you can't blame him if you all look at it. If Christopher Daniels retired, AJ Styles is retiring at some point this year, why would Samoa Joe retire? He has to be in the same age.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's like, what should AJ Styles' last match be? It should be a triple threat match. Bring Christopher Daniels' punk ass out of retirement for one more match. You old motherfuckers love that. And then you have one more match. AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels versus Samoa motherfucking Joe. I don't give a fuck what brand you put it on. Don't care. I don't care what brand you put it on. I'm just saying, whatever brand you want to put it on is going to make some money. Watch some shit. Watch some history, and you tell me if they don't know, if they're not going to make some money.
Right. Oh, dude. Absolutely.
So, after they ran off MJF, Samoa Joe came online, and he told Adam Page and then that it's going to be Hook, and I believe it's going to be Hook and Hobbs versus Page and Strickland for next week. Yeah, this comes up for Wednesday. So, guess it's no holds barred, lights out.
Ooh, holy shit.
I'm cool with the lights out matches somewhat. You know, all of that to me that is a hardcore match where win or loss doesn't matter. They don't keep see in AEW they keep records of your win and losses because that kind of matters in AEW. But the lights out matches doesn't go on your records. That's what lights out means.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. That's cool though.
So that doesn't affect your rankings in the title division you're in. You know what I mean? And you're like number one contender and somebody hits you with a lights out match. If you lose, it doesn't take you from number one contenders.
That's cool though. Hell yeah.
And then we hear from the conglomeration or whatever if you want to say that name. Oh my God. I love the them boys. Them boys reach for the sky. Mark Briscoe though. You're a little crazy. Like sometimes you start talking and I'm like, please somebody shut the fucking hillbilly up. I can't do it anymore. I like Jay. Jay was better. Jay had better mic skills. Rest his soul. But Mark, my brother, go learn to speak English. So understandable English, first off, bitch. And then come back and talk to us. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, invoking the name of Ted Turner in the process of I guess whatever they were talking about. Anyways, they talk about the match coming up, the Mixed Nuts Mayhem match. What the fuck, that world, man? It's about fucking names they come up with. Excuse all my languages. As Storm, which is, what's her fucking name? Tony Storm, probably Tony Storm, Orange Cassidy, and Roderick Strong will team up, I guess, later that night. I don't know. Tonight, whatever. So anyways, they're going to be facing the Death Riders, I guess. Briscoe is exfoliated from being choked out with the, mother's milk. Whoa. Tony Storm appears along with Venus, right, whatever, some Mexican chick or Spanish chick. I don't know if like Mexican or Japanese people's name. They have weird names to me. Yeah. I'm sorry. Well, if I butcher names, I butcher the name. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes it's hard pronunciation. Right. I mean, it is what it is. But apparently Tony's side chick and Luther, which once again is one of these weird names. Why would you watch too many Superman movies when you growing up? Lex Luthor of AEW. The timeless woman promising her life. I guess she's married. I'm really confused on a lot of things on this. I don't keep up with wrestling that much. We just do it because we like wrestling. Yeah. But it's kind of boring to watch anymore. It is. Thanks. I like playing the games. But yeah, it gets boring after a while. Yeah. And then there's nothing apparently between her and Orange Cassidy because the Japanese chick is all like, I took a guy, whatever the fuck Japanese chick said. Apparently they did not like them dancing. Long story short, Roderick Strong here, blah, blah, doesn't want nothing to do with all. Tony Storm is heading to the ring. The Death Riders makes them pay. It's the combination, whatever fucking name they want to be, versus the Death Riders. Which Death Riders are represented by Claudio Tassinelli, Daniel Garcia, and whatever. So here, a bitch with no tits. Yeah. They look like a boy from the back, which I really shouldn't make fun of her because she's Roderick Strong's wife, but still the same point. Which, in the match, her and Roderick Strong had a little segment where they wrestled a little bit. He hit her with a backbreaker. I thought it was pretty cool. Here we go. Let's go. The match gets underway. Now, as they're going back and forth, I don't want to read through all what happened. They hit him with a punch. They do an uppercut. They did a dick bump. I don't know what the fuck all they did, but they did some shit. Back to, a full ad break on HBO Max. I don't know if I fucked it for that in there for, but just a bunch of fans know too. Oh, they're on HBO Max? Yeah, well, they're just doing advertisement. I think they just did an advertisement for. I'm not all of those paid advertisements. Oh, the paid one works great. Well, it's kind even if it is just percentage off. All right, We still love it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Debbie. Anyways, back to the conversation. At one point, Tony Storm tried to do the big swing on Claudio Classino. Stupid. Let's get down to the finish. The winners. Live pinfall. The Death Riders.
Surprise, surprise.
Claudio Castagnoli hit pop up uppercut for the win. Oh, I have no idea. I'm taking it from Orange Caster.
It's funny, real quick. On WWE 2K25, you know what they call his uppercut? Castagnoli.
Look,
They call it the very European uppercut.
very European.
They'll pop them up, and then you know what I mean? Bizarro.
So, commentary hypes up the TBS Championship match for later tonight. It's going to be Mercedes Moné defending against some chick. I have no idea. I think it's Will and the Nightdale.
Huh. I don't know much about Will Nightdale. I do know who Mercedes Moné is.
Yeah, in this case, you all don't know who the CEO of Mercedes Moné is. It's the ball, Sasha Banks.
Yep.
Anyway, so, the Bandino, he, I guess, runs into MJF. After that, there's words exchanged, and out next is the Beast Mortos, I guess, going to be Bandino. I don't know if anybody knows who Bandino is. He likes doing the Macarena for some fucking reason. But
It's classic.
he's going against the Beast Mortos from Don Callis family. Yeah, they lock up, and he does the Macarena a couple hundred times, smacks him in the head. This is really weird suplex. I don't understand why he does the suplex like he does, but I've seen 100-game finishers. Why not another one? He bounces like the dude's like study on the second rope, bend over, like kind of like hunched over, like he just ready to take it in his ass. I guess I don't fucking know how else to explain it. He comes up, he runs, and he grabs him by his waist, and kind of like flips over him to where his feet bounces off the top rope. And the leverage of the bounce off the top rope flips him back down, and he does the German suplex and pins him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I swear to God, that's his move. Don't get me wrong, when on like little guys, because he's a little guy, so when he does it to like people his size or littler, the move looks badass. That German suplex looks clean, yeah. But when he does it against somebody that has 100 pounds on him, it looks like he's like this thing. And then he does the Macarena again. That's why. But the winner, the pinfall, Bandina. Which he, I wonder what he calls his moves. Followed up by the 21 plex. My bad. That's what his finisher is called, the 21 plex. I wonder if they had that on 2K25. It was striking.
What move?
21 plex. It would probably be on something different. I found shit. There you go. But anyway, it celebrates the win, blah, blah, blah. Next is John Moxley faces Josh Alexander for the Continental Championship Eliminator. What the fuck's that eliminator? I don't, let's scratch it. I don't know. Here's my question. John Moxley was World Heavyweight Champion. Puts the championship inside of a briefcase. Hauls it around in a briefcase the entire fucking almost year he was champion. Well, as soon as he wins the Continental Championship, which because it's been not that long ago he lost the World Championship. So now he a month later now he's Continental Championship, whatever it is, fucking Continental Classic Champion, whatever. But my thing now is he went from the AEW World Champion is not for the people, but the Continental Championship is, huh? I'm lost. So you telling me the Continental Classic stupid little tournament title that you guys hold is better, or is more for the people than the World Champion? Gotta do something here.
Right. And who's the World Championship for?
What are you saying, man? Shit's being a little one of those things. What are you guys doing in your shit, man? But that's my opinion. Everybody thinks John Moxley's headed back to the Raw sometimes. And I'm going to spoil this all for you motherfuckers right now. Regardless if they offer him his name, or offer him Dean Edinburgh's back, or offer him championship, unless they give him creative control of his character, they give him time off when he decides he wants time off. They either match or go higher than AEW's pay, which, by the way, just to let you all know, good luck with that because AEW brought him in for the ace in the hole against WWE. This I'll let everybody know. That's like literally their ace in the hole was Dean Ambrose back as John Moxley.
Damn.
Don't get me wrong, they had good wrestlers from like, ROH, TNA, whatever the fuck it is. All these other fucking ones, but not so much like, I didn't know who Kenny Omega was until he showed up there. I know who Young Bucks was, but like, who the fuck was Kenny Omega? Who was Eggman and Adam Page? Who was some of these other motherfuckers that came around? Evil Uno, John, the fucking little muscular motherfucker running around with him. Ryan do that is his tag team partner. The whole Dark Order bullshit came out. I don't know. Kyle Fletcher, there'd be no Will Ospreay. I didn't know all these motherfucking people until they came to AEW. Although, if you watch like IWGP or if you watched TNA or you watched fucking ROH, all these other non-name where you have to watch on fucking YouTube, you would know these people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm a wrestling fan, but not so much when you grow up and you have kids. It just doesn't work that way. Your life is work support. That's it. Just playing. Anyways, so he's going to face Josh Alexander. Once again, here's a wrestler that was in TNA that was undefeated for so long that they called him the Weapon, the Northern Weapon or something like that, because he's from fucking Canada. But how do you take this man and make him a bitch? Why? Don't keep people. Like,
no sense.
This Malachi or Alistair, whatever you want to fucking call him. Hey, WWE, why are you making him lose to fucking Damian Priest? I hate Damian Priest. I don't give a fuck who you are. Damian Priest sucks ass. He's another big guy. Okay, backstage, Dan Dino asked for his thoughts heading into Maximum Carnage. What the fuck is Maximum Carnage? I have no idea, guys. Bandino cuts a promo in Spanish because, of course, why would you speak English while you're fucking cutting a promo in America?
Right.
That's not that. Anyways, back to the conversation. That Brody kindly offers translation for saying Brody is the most wanted and is ready to become two-built bride Bandino again, with King looking for a shot. The two pose and walk off, and he cut away. I don't know why I'm bringing everything in, but I like Brody King, guys. To me, I think Brody King should have went with Malachi back to WWE, and so should Buddy Matthews. I heard though the WWE wants to hire Buddy Matthews back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they said when he worked there last, he left on bad terms.
Oh dang.
So pretty much, he has to go in there and let Vince McMahon shit on him or some bullshit.
His fucking ass.
Suck his dick, whatever. Buddy Matthews ain't bring himself up.
Right in the face.
Yeah, so back at ringside, Lee Johnson. I don't know if anybody know who Lee Johnson is. I don't know. I know he's from Shane Wilder Production. Once again, who the fuck that is? He is ready for the match against Brody King. Good luck, motherfucker. Brody King's a beast. That's all I know. And the match gets away with Johnson hitting a dive on the big man as soon as he hits the fucking ring apron. Imagine that. So predictable, dude. I'm telling you. King fights back, brings Johnson back in the ring. Bill sounds. This is before the bell. Okay. So Brody King versus Lee Johnson finally gets on the way. Blah, 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 hippie hoopla. Let's see who wins. So Brody King. Okay, so here we go. Johnson charges at Brody King from the corner, running right into a big lariat. Lee crawls to the other corner. Why? Jesus fuck. Anyways, and this gives Brody the opening for a cannonball. Followed up by a massive powerbomb for the win. So let's cut this short. The winner, Brody King. Boo, boo, boo.
Nice.
I like Brody King.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently they cut to a video from Darby Allin talking about weirdness and pain and blah, blah, blah. And he wants to fight Pac and blah, 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 blah. I don't really want to read. You all want me to read it all? I would, but I don't think you want to hit me all that time either. So back at ringside, let's see what happened at ringside. Josh Alexander is in the ring with for our next match as Don Callis, of course, goes over to the announce table. And of course, now we got here this old bald guy. I think Don Callis used to be a wrestler at one point. I don't know.
He might have.
Wishes him well at the stage. Alexander enters the ring as we see John Moxley. John Moxley comes out as he usually does through the crowd. At one point, he was coming out with Wild Thing. Wild Thing! Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if anybody ever heard Wild Thing, but that's just something.
You know what?
Anyway, it's hyped up, blah, blah, blah. His wife saying there, as usual, trying to talk to him. Hey, can we talk? Bitch, don't you get enough at home? I'm just playing. Now you got a quick word with John Moxley. John Moxley was professional, didn't look at her tits the whole time. Yeah, good guy. Good guy.
Damn. But just real quick.
God, cut me off. Go ahead.
No. Yes, he was a professional wrestler, Don Callis.
Oh, yeah.
He was in the WWF as the Jackal. Gained international attention in the late 90s as the leader of the Truth Commission and later managing the Acolytes. ECW as Cyrus. And NWA TNA.
Yeah. Well, all the way to the ring, my guy, John Moxley, must have one too many shots or beers on the way in the back because on the way to the ring, he stumbled. And Josh Alexander sees his son. It's like, what? Oh, my God. Wrestling, please, wrestling people that write stories get better. Here we go. Excuse me, it's the walking weapon, not the normal one. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's an alright wrestler. But anyway, let's see who won. Let's see. My bad guy. Let's see. Ending closing of the match. He sends Moxley to the corner, but Moxley fights back from the strikes. Sending Alexander away. Oh my God. He lands a few more shots on Josh until later the lather sends him crashing to the floor outside. Jesus, fuck, you can't win outside then. Get in the moon. Yeah. Mox favors the leg as Alexander brings him back up. You're right, dropping him onto the apron to slam his kneecap into the hardest part of the ring. My Jesus, people. Yeah, it's a 2x4, but it's not that hard. Or it might be a fucking little still pose. Trust me, they're not going to leave it that exposed.
Right.
Anyways.
Or if anything, they kind of like break it. They're not to where it like snap, but to where one hit and it's going to snap in half.
It's John that's on the defense. Where is he facing? Alexander's on the offense, so now we're Alexander's beat John Bassett.
Right.
So John crawls into the corner looking to get a breather, but is hoisted up by Alexander into the tree of woe, and this gives Josh an opening to land a corner splash before attacking the leg, something more as we go into our break. I guess that is not the closing of the match. My God. Let's get to the closing because we can try and do all that shit.
Right.
So the closing is here we go. Closing is Mox favoring his knee. He brings Alexander back into the ring and allows the walking weapons to catch him by the leg before driving it into the ring post. He then locks it into the figure 4 rounding ring post until the referee intervenes. Josh gets back into the ring, climbing up to the top rope for a knee drop before working the leg some more until Mox goes for a bulldog choke with 5 minutes left of the timer, which AEW times their matches. Their matches are like 20 minutes long. After that, there's draw. I only got 20 minutes to do it.
Well, I mean, I get it.
Alexander managed to break free, and but not for long, as Mox lands some hammering elbows before clinching the whole back end, and Josh, of course, goes out cold, and the ref calls for the bell. By submission, your winner, Jon Moxley. That was a lot of bullshit. Just find out Jon Moxley won. Yeah. I'm sorry. Guess who comes up to see Jon Moxley after the end of the match? MVP and Shelton Benjamin.
Uh-oh.
The Hurt Syndicate.
AKA the Hurt Business.
Right. And, with Bobby Lashley, actually, he came out straight out. Was like, I'm done with the tag team scene. I'm looking for that main gold. I'm looking for that AEW World Championship. That leaves Shelton Benjamin to the Tri-Fang title to go for. I guess it sets his eyes on Jon Moxley's Continental Classic title, which I'm going to confused why. But hey, let's not get in that conversation. And we headed back to the ringside where Jack Perry makes his ways out alongside Luchasaurus for our next match. The AEW National Champion. See what I mean? There's another fucking weird title. Is out alongside GOA, which GOA's Gate of Agony? I don't fucking know. One of those gay ass names. As Ricochet heads to the ring to defend his for his title picks. So now it's champion, the national champion, Ricochet versus Jack Perry, which nobody knows who Jack Perry is. And the name was Jungle Boy for a while.
Yep.
And then he went to the Scapegoat. Now it's just Jack Perry. I don't know what the fuck his problem is with all these animals and shit like that. We're going to go through, apparently, Gates of Agony or whatever, fucking Ricochet's henchmen, started beating up Luchasaurus, got Jack Perry's, attention. Next thing you know, Ricochet hits this move he's calling the Spirit Gun now, Spirit Gun, which is a knockoff if you ever seen Will Ospreay's Hidden Blade. Instead of coming out like, back fist first, he coming out with a clothesline. Same shit. Just a different way. Calls it the Spirit Gun. Picks up the win. Beats Jack Perry with that weird clothesline. Congratulations, Ricochet. I don't know. He went from good and AAA as Prince Puma to RI and as Ricochet and WWE to what the fuck are we doing in AEW and all that shit. What the fuck?
Wait, what was the finisher in WWE again? I can't remember.
The Ricochet is like a single leg knee face bend, so like a code breaker, except for one when you said it.
Right. So what? I don't. Why doesn't he use that instead of that gay ass that he's using now?
Well, because he had to change it for the gay ass life he has now. He goes, and I don't know. They call himself the claim, or I don't know, some fucking stupid fucking name. I don't even know. I really don't know their fucking dude. It's him and these two other ones, and like they call themselves some kind of in demand. The man.
Oh, the demand.
Yeah,
what the fuck,
man.
Ricochet?
I don't know. Ricochet needs help. Mm-hmm. But I believe our main event's coming up, maybe. It's the Babe of Wrath, Will Nightingale, shot for as a TBS champion, and the match is up next. Woo-woo. So in this case, I'm not going back through all these other whatever's above me. Okay, Bandino. Bandino told MJF he's going to take his belt and rename it to the Bandino Beautiful Belt. The Triple B belt to the Bandino's Beautiful Belt. We're not going to go through the whole statement, but that was very funny. Back at ringside, Nightingale get ready. Willow Nightingale get ready to face the CEO. Now, CEO really got up to like 13 fucking belts. My question is, like, where the fuck did you find all these promotions? First off, my guy, to become world champion, yeah, some belts that look like toys. Some belts look like cardboard cutouts. Some, I'm saying over there, what fucking organization is that? Like some I've heard of, ROH, I've heard of CZW, I've heard of some of these, but some of them I'm sitting here going, what's fucking JP94, whatever the fuck it is? It's somewhere shit. MLW, ICW, I'm sitting here.
I think those are indie promotions.
Yeah, they are. My point is, if they're not mainstream, nobody knows about them. You can't walk around like, I got a title from this company when, okay, You got you got a title from that company. Okay, you need to go in the room and give me the receipt where you went out and bought this fucking belt, bitch. And I don't give a fuck what you said. You went out and bought these belts and you went around 13 champions. No, that's not how this works. Okay, Sasha, Monet, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. But anyway, back to the conversation again.
That'd be some funny shit, though.
But honestly, she started losing her titles. I don't remember the first title she lost. But I know she lost one of the ROH title to Red Velvet.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Red Velvet won. Which now she's doing a weird, stupid smash for her finisher.
Mercedes or that Red Velvet?
Red Velvet. You ever seen that Palm Strike or whatever, Palm Head Strike out on the fucking game where the dude fucking like wells back like this and just snaps and he smacks him. He drops to one knee. He smacks him so hard he drops himself to one. That's what she's doing as a finisher. I don't want to go into it. I hate people that do stupid things to finisher. Like a cartwheel DDT. I don't understand it. But anyways, it was back and forth, and then try and keep her title. But guess what? All else fails because Nightingale hits her with a fucking Death Valley driver and Monet kicks out. That's all fucking. On the flip side, after the Death Valley driver, whatever, she comes up and hits her with her gut wrench powerbomb, which she calls Fade with the Powerbomb. I guess. I think you're going to nickname of the powerbomb. Or the on the Bay with the powerbomb for the win. Yell beats Mercedes for the TDS title. Now she's down to like 9 for the season. Congratulations, man.
Keep chipping away at her, guys.
Honestly,
I think it was 9.
I believe the 4 that actually she's lost. I know the 4 of them, and that means the 9 that she has left is much she's probably going to have. Cheater doesn't count when you buy on the name. Anyways, I'm sorry. Graffiti failed. Conversation came out and celebrated. Now, just a little history for you guys. Will Nightingale and the women's world champion Chris Stacklander had a friendship and then went to a rivalry. Now, here it is. Will Nightingale wins the TBS championship, becoming the only 2-time TBS champion right now. And who comes out to celebrate with her? Of course, Chris Stacklander, and they hug, and they love each other now. It's all fake. You know what I mean? Hug it out. Oh, they hug it out. And they slap each other's back.
This isn't wrestling.
So, let's go through without all the bullshit and do the actual recap of all the matches. Mixed tornado tag, the Death Riders, was who they were, and they faced Roderick Strong and Power Stone Storm and Orange Cassidy. They defeated Orange Cassidy, Project Storm, and Timeless Stone Storm. Bandino defeated the Beast Mortos. Brody King defeated Lee Johnston like 30 seconds, 15 like. AEW Continental Championship match, or Championship Eliminator match. I don't understand why it's an Eliminator match, but we'll go back. John Moxley defeated Josh Alexander. AEW National Championship match. Ricochet defeated Jack Perry, keep the title. And then CBS Championship match. Willie Nightingale beat Mercedes Moné to become the new TBS Championship. And thank you and good night. That will be the end for that year. Before we go into SmackDown, I'm going to get a drink. I'm thirsty, guys. You've been talking. That was a lot of shit.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I mean, talking, telling all that, and then with no drink, yeah, your mouth gets freaking dry. Wait, I get it. Yeah, that doesn't help.
You got this slow grandpa breaking up weed.
Already cried, baby.
I'm sorry. Did I say that?
No.
He is not breaking up weed. My bad, guys. He's breaking up profit. We are fucking healthy right here.
Yes, right. All natural.
So, we are going to SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, the first wrestling that we actually care about. Blazing discussion because technically TNA is on Thursday. But fuck team. No offense. TNA's okay. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, it's better back in the day.
So we will go to the one we give a fuck about. And WWE SmackDown. Yeah. Shit. You mean to me has to write all that out. Like, SmackDown results. I don't like any big sex guys, and I'm a slow typer.
No problem, no problem. Yeah. We're there, chill.
Let's talk a little bit about wrestling right now. Like, what do you really think about AEW? Like, do you think that they can go the distance and actually be competitive against WWE?
That's a good question.
If you ask me, I say yes, because all that. We talked about WWE first, right? And both Raw and NXT, I think only had 5 matches at best. You got to see maybe 6 people the whole match, the whole 2 hours and whatever. AEW had like 8 matches in 2 hours. What am I missing? Why is WWE flipping this bad? Because not only do we have like 6 to 8 matches in AEW, but one match was a 6-man match, a 6-man tag team match, and then we had, we got to see more people. I think AEW is doing better, but they have dropped the ball on some people. I'm not really happy about that. We will talk about that some other time. But back to WWE SmackDown results. January 2nd of the new year, 2026. But happy New Year to all people listening. Hopefully your new year is better than your last year. I'm hoping mine is, but if it's not, hey, keep going with punches, peeps.
Life's garden, dig it. Keep it on.
So apparently there's an ambulance match in this show. This past Friday there's an ambulance match, and then we'll hear from Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. Bullshit going on. I don't know. There's only been like 3 stages of hell match. I don't know, maybe 8. 8 to 10 of them. I thought there was only one. That got me fooled.
I can't remember the last time I seen a 3 stages of hell match.
Last time I can't laugh at it. I thought there's been more. I remember my last one I seen here in the 2000 era was Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. It was pretty much 2 out of 3, but it was pretty much 3 stages of hell. Because one match was a regular match, one match was a submission match, one match was a no-holds-barred match. Right. It was lame. I don't really remember who won. But SmackDown kicks off for pretty much 3 stages of hell. Because one match was a regular match, one match was a submission match, one match was a no-holds-barred match. Right. It was lame. I don't really remember who won. But SmackDown kicks off for Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre from last week. I don't know what happened last week from the week prior. We're not going back that far to let you people know.
Yeah. Google it if you really want to know.
Right. We're lucky when we went last week. We could have just done Monday and call it a fucking day.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the game in hand. You see Cody Rhodes and Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss and Rhea Ripley and Io Sky and all these other WWE wrestlers, coming in to do their job. Not his time card. And nothing's moving on until he hears his problems for the last year. You suck. He asked for one match, and John Cena's retirement tour. He says he should have been the one to tap John Cena out. Instead, John Cena is smiling, riding in the sunset, and he is stuck in Buffalo. Woohoo! Starving him again. Imagine that, MJF said. And MJF must have took fucking lessons from The Miz, or The Miz must have took lessons from MJF. Okay.
Right.
Because if you ask me, that's all the 2 bitches know how to do. Talk shit. Back to the conversation at hand. They're out there whining, boo-hooing. And I don't know who comes out and beats them up, but somebody initially comes out. Oh, the returning Viper, Randy Orton.
Oh, shit.
Makes it look like he's not going to hit him with an RKO. Of course, we all know what Randy Orton does best. Hits motherfuckers with RKO. I don't know.
I mean, not called the Viper for nothing, Damn.
Back from commercial, Randy Orton talking to Cody. Blah, blah, blah. Walks away. And the guy just and tells Cody, that Drew is here tonight, blah, blah, blah. And they can't hit each other until they have their big match coming up. Same shit from WWE, guys. Same shit. I swear to fucking God. I'm not funny. It's the same fucking shit. Every time I turn on. Damn. All right, so 8 women tag team match. It's going to be Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors, Nia Jax, and Lash Legend. If anybody don't know who Lash Legend is, she's about 6'5" tall, black woman with an attitude. There you go. Under the building, and they fight. I'm not going through all this because that's 8 people trying to have a match. Everybody hitting numbers. Trust me, dude. I mean, this person hit his signature, that person hit their finish, and now we're tying it up to who the fuck the winner was. And the winner is your mama, because it's actually Rhea, Io, Charlotte, and Alexa. They win by Rhea hitting the riptide, Io tagging in and hitting the top rope, remove all bullshit. And now we cut to Nick Aldis and Jordan Grace, and he tells her he wants her at SmackDown. And in comes Chelsea Green and Elba Fire. She tells him that blah, blah, blah. Aldis tells her that she is interrupting Grace, the juggernaut. Tells Aldis that her decision will be easy. Chelsea tells Aldis that emotionally she cannot go to the ring asking if he has seen the ending of Stranger Things. Aldis tells her that she can be a fighting champion or he can impeach her and strip her of her title. No, Chelsea storms out. I don't know if anybody knows who Chelsea's husband is. Chelsea's husband is Zack Ryder, Matt Condono, whatever his dumbass name is. And he's a lucky man.
Man, is he though? Everyone.
We go to Kit Wilson, which I don't know who the fuck Kit Wilson is one of the retards from Pretty Deadly. I don't know if anybody knows who Pretty Deadly is. But he's one of those idiots. He's not the blonde one. He's like the brown head one. I don't know who they are either. But anyway, he comes out, running his mouth, and guess who comes out? And he goes, woo, but it's no longer Zack Ryder. It's Matt Condono now in WWE. It's no longer Zack Ryder in WWE. Congratulations, dickhead.
Even though he came back as Zack Ryder that one time.
Yeah, but it was for his. He goes, woo, and then it cuts off that, and then it goes to Matt Condono song. I don't know. It was funny.
I'll give him that. That's pretty cool that he tied that in, but still.
He's kind of good back and forth, Kit throws him in the corner and comes running out and Condono picks up his knees and hits him in the bag, and Kit stumbles out, and then the Rough Rider is dead. In the beginning, 1, 2, 3, winner Matt Cardona. Backstage, Kathy Kelly is trying to talk to Damien Priest about his all the shit's been going on with Aleister Black for 6 months, and the ambulance match for the night, and Black tried to charge him and break him. He is not his creator or whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Black is going to fade in black. Or Black is going to fade to black. That's the word of Damien Priest. Fucking it. The Wyatt 6 promo video airs. I don't know how he says. The solo mocks what he does not understand, and blah, 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 about family, Fireflies, like a dick. I'm going to try to ride my dead brother's coattail, cry. My dad said that out loud. My bad. Anything the kids after all the whining and crying. He comes out, and then he says, I say, won the world championship of this year. I'm going for it. I'm going to fight it. And then you hear, it's that trick. Book that trick. As the new signing to SmackDown comes out as Trick Williams interrupts Damien Vane. Damien looks at the tricks and like, you're just like everybody else. Come in, face will step in the front line, and just step over everybody. But if you're not going to step on somebody, I'm going to teach you the meaning of the word humble. Slams the mic in his phone in our chest and walks off. Pause for the calls.
Yep. Long hit, timeout.
We go to the backstage. Here is Trick Williams just going to Nick Aldis. And whining and crying that he wants to fight Zane. Of course, Nick Aldis just like, yeah, sure, I'll give it to you. And he walked away like nothing happened. And, you know, we go with that trick, all that bullshit. That's what he says. He is what happens when you get Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson in the ring at the same time. Apparently, that's what Trick is. He just, so I guess Trick is going to be wrestling. We're going to just kind of get, well, not. I don't think Trick's going to face him next week because Trick goes back and then he actually runs into Dragon Lee and Nick. And then Nick makes it Dragon Lee versus, or one of the damn fucking people in a mask versus Trick Williams. They're all the same. It's one of them. Right. So then we flip the script to Carmelo Hayes is talking to the DVB for Dragon Ball. Blah, 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 blah. Of course, I'm not reading all this. Sorry, guys.
No.
We're going to try and skip all this, backstage. Oh, it's Ray Phoenix he's talking to. My bad. Nick Aldis is talking to Ray Phoenix. When Trick comes up, so next week is going to be Ray Phoenix against Trick Williams. So there you go, guys. We got that answer for you.
There you go.
So we're still using the United States Open Challenge, which I'm really confused. Why are they making the United States champion do open challenges, but not the Intercontinental champion do open challenges? We won't go there, though, guys.
Yeah.
I think, okay, I know what's happening. They're doing the U.S. title on SmackDown as men and not doing the women's on SmackDown. And then doing the Intercontinental women's on Raw and not the Intercontinental male on it. They're retarded. It's okay. Anyway, so the challenge is Carmelo Hayes Open Challenge and Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae came out. Long story short, Carmelo Hayes hits the nothing but net, baby, and their champion still Carmelo Hayes. And then Tama Tonga. I didn't know Samoa could speak Japanese, but apparently him and Shinsuke Nakamura had a very nice conversation that nobody can translate in Japanese. And once again, why are we speaking in a different fucking language on American TV?
Secret conversation, man.
We're not going to fucking keep going.
Yeah.
So with that saying, White Six to the blah, blah, solo, and spoke to Addis about it. And apparently it's going to be a 4-on-4 match next week. And if Solo and them win, they get a shot at the White Six Tag Team Championship. Which tells me Solo's MFTs are going to win the match. Because why wouldn't you want a title match between the two?
Right.
So if the MFTs win, they get a title match. If they don't, they don't. Why wouldn't we want you guys to see a title match? That's what they do. They make you think that they're not going, oh, we're going to let these people win. And they turn around and it's like, no, we let the bad people win so that they get a title match so you can see the good people conquer the bad people or the bad people cheat their way up to win. Anyway, there's a bunch of videos about Damian Priest and Aleister Black hurting each other, sucking each other. I'm sorry, not something. The fireball, nails popping, blah, blah. They talk more than the rest. I'm really still available with fucking white people. Gordon Grace, Strongman, and Jay Cargill. Should be a good match. See who's wrestled or big. Can you lick your mouth?
Close off.
Then they come to Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. So, once again, talking. Zayn is seeing Drew McIntyre. So, tells him that he hasn't tells saying he's going to wait. Everyone is being honest and lying. Zayn says he respects Cody and they don't get his ass kicked by him and I can't keep going. Apparently, all this comes up and tells Cody that Drew's and this is funny because Nick Aldis got told by Cody Rhodes. Nick Aldis said, "You work for me. You are going to do this." Cody Rhodes like, "I don't work for you. I'm the world champion. You work for me. I work for this." I don't know why. When does GM start taking orders from a superstar wrestler? Somebody help me here, please.
I'm going to say since Let's see. Oh man, but there was some GMs that fucking did that shit.
That'd be like Vicky Guerrero or some bullshit.
Yeah, she definitely did it.
So I'm kind of excited.
Oh, he was never a cheat.
Hey, what's
Was he? Okay, yeah. He definitely did it.
this one was kind of exciting. I like overfilming. In the overfilming video package of errors. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I guess he's going to Monday Night Raw.
Oh damn!
Cody's music hits, and out he comes through the ring. Cody asks the fans, "What do they talk about?" Blah blah. Rick says, "He is glad that you became this mountain to climb." Oh Jesus! Fuck me! Talk more.
It's like literally becoming more of a male soap opera.
Tires on a big screen, standing outside. He says, "Cody Rhodes is spectacle." Whatever. That's all on my life. Cody Rhodes, vanilla as it gets, and blah blah blah. Jesus, what? Can we move this? Anyways, hold on. He burned the picture of Cody Rhodes and his dad.
Oh,
And to a point, I'd be mad. Just a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be mad. But then getting to a point, it's a fucking picture.
Right. At first, yeah. Instantly. I mean, instinctively, yeah. I'd probably get mad, but then I'd be like, well, I realized what he was doing, and that it was just a fucking picture. You know what I mean? Not like he fucking actually burnt his dad. You know what I mean? Set his dad on fire. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, Cody Rhodes out to stop him, and somehow fucking Drew was like, teleportation, and jumped in the ring. And then, now he's trying to have the trash can and try and burn the pitcher. And here comes Cody trying to fight for security and Nick Aldis. Drew gets in front of Cody, and he tells Cody to hit him security, and I'll just stop Cody. So apparently, like I said, they can't have any conflict between each other until the match. Blah, blah, blah. Bullshit.
Right.
Anyways, next match, thank God. Women's Championship, Chelsea Green is with Ella Berry versus Julia with Kana something James. Diana James. We're going to just go all the way to the winner because, yeah. The winner was, I got to scroll a little bit. New world champion, new women's United States champion. It was Julia. Julia beat her for the title.
Oh, okay.
Now we're going for the ambulance match. They did some crazy shit. Damian Priest got thrown off the top of nothing. Aleister Black got thrown off the top of the ambulance through some table. Selena Vega tried to interfere. Rhea Ripley helped Damian Priest. The winner who didn't go to the hospital that night was Damian Priest. Damian Priest was like, yay, I win because I took some, tattooed dude in the fucking ambulance. Congratulations. I should definitely have scrolled all the way to the bottom. Yeah, I'm not doing really quick recap with you guys because, fuck it. There we go. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Charlotte, and Alexa beat the Kabuki Warriors, Nia Jackson, Lash Legend. Sorry, guys. Coming back there. Matt Cardona defeated Kit Wilson. Carmelo Hayes defeated Johnny Gargano to keep the title. Julia defeated Chelsea Green to take the title. Damian Priest defeated Aleister Black, which I call bullshit, but we will not go there. It's fucking irritating, man. Aleister Black is a good wrestler. Why are we just don't understand why we dick around good wrestlers? Anyways, like to me, Damian Priest is just like any other big guy. The same stupid big guy moves: punch, sidewalk slam, clothesline, razor's edge. The only move he does, I don't think, is a big guy move is the Reckoning, which is the Dakota, which is whatever else you want to fucking call it.
Right.
That's the only move I know he doesn't. And nowadays, he doesn't even do that. He does that fucking South of Heaven chokeslam he does. Like he likes to use. Which, once again, reminds me of a big guy person, big guy move. Why wouldn't?
Right. Yeah.
With that being said, that's the end of SmackDown, peeps. Really, we're not going to do Raw. I don't want to do Raw this week. I'm tired talking about wrestling. We will talk about wrestling next week when we get from this week.
Yeah. That was a lot.
I know.
I like your little reviews, man. You should do that more often. You should do the results more often. Reviews. That shit was the yes, I'm the food gets a fun.
So we will go straight into some life advice with Mike. Life advice with Mike. Ooh, here's your life advice. I don't really fucking know. I love my life advice. Give me a second, guys. It's a good one, but
Yeah, it was.
I don't really remember what I was talking about doing. Right. I hate smoking much weed. Well, I don't hate smoking much weed. I hate the side effects from losing your spot.
Yeah. Right.
Oh. Oh man. Well, that's fun, guys. We're going to skip life advice with Mike. Even life advice with Mike forgot. Don't forget your life advice. There you go. That's your life advice today. Don't forget my fucking life advices.
Unless Mike forgets it, then it's whatever.
That's okay for me to forget shit.
Because you can't forget it if he can't remember to tell you. So
yeah, works perfect.
Don't worry, you guys are innocent. You're always innocent in this.
Oh shit! Sorry for my. I'm gonna let him step in. I gotta make a phone call real fast. Let's see if we can get the final person that was supposed to be another call. Let's see.
Anything you can rage about today, this morning?
Bullshit. Everything is bullshit. You've got to have 50 million pieces of information to get any kind of fucking evidence around here. People want you to do shit, but you can't do it at your own pace. And when people aren't responding to you, people get pissed off. What else are you supposed to do? You've done your part.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's in a rush nowadays. It's all about making money and all that. You know what I mean? It's not about... It seems to me like no one cares about people's mental or physical well-being. It's about how much money you can make and shit. But you got anything else you want to rage about? You want to hit that again? All right. Yo, did you want to hit the...
No.
Okay. I double checking. But all right. Well, we'll jump into a little conspiracy corner here. And this one, actually, I got inspired over the holidays about this one. And I think a lot of people will agree with me on this one, that you gotta be careful what you say around your devices, because I heard some relatives over talking about how they were talking about certain subjects, and then they appeared on their Facebook feed either later or the next day or so, and it just goes, and they just laughed about it, and just like they're facing the fact that the government's listening to what we're saying, and that's a huge invasion of privacy. But everybody just ignores the fact. They're just like, oh, that's crazy. I was talking about this the other day, and now it's on my news feed. So just be careful what you say around any and all devices, you guys, because they're listening and they will use your information to want you to either consume, buy, or, you say the wrong thing, you might disappear. So be careful, be safe with that. So, all right, we're going to end it here. So it was good to, talk with you guys again. We look forward to doing this again. I was just closing her out because I just did my conspiracy corner.
Conspiracy corner was.
Yeah. So
I'm glad I missed that.
no, but we're gonna get out of here, man. It was good talking with you guys. A shout out to Dubby. Thank you so much, Dubby, for partnering with us.
All the people that follow us,
Yes,
listen to us through all the broadcasts, we're getting them services, YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, etc., etc.
Check out all the socials. We'll have it in the descriptions and all that stuff. Thanks, Dubby. All energy, no fillers. Go Dubby. But this is Adam.
This is Mike. And if you like my result reading, please let me know.
Yeah. Let them know, because I thought that was funny. It was way better than what I do. But
So
and next time over there, yep.
Blaze on.
Yep. Keep discussing blazing, guys.